Today we're going to do another part of the North Coast 500. We're gonna start with the castle and then we're gonna see some waterfalls inside the cave and hopefully lots of pretty sea views. So the place I wanted to have breakfast in at first wasn't dog friendly, one of the first places in Scotland that aren't dog friendly. So now we found this really cute other place with lots of vegetarian options that is dog friendly because literally every table has a dog. And it's also just a cute little place. They even have doggy ice cream on the menu. Veggie sausage roll. Cup was good, eh? So we are now at the area of the Ardvreck Castle. There's some old settlements here. Very pretty area. So you can really tell that here in the north it is much colder than where we were before. There's so much wind everywhere here and quite icy. So there's the castle. Surprisingly, there's not as much snow here as we saw on Skye. So the castle is on a little island that is accessible by its own private beach. Fancy, fancy. I bet Pommy would love to go for a swim here, but it's super cold. Oof. So much wind. Look at their fur. It's a quite small castle. I don't really know from what time, but I'm gonna say it's really old. Probably used to be bigger, but this is all that's left from it. You can walk around a bit on the island, where you have nice views on the castle and the surrounding loch. Here we have some dungeons or something. Scary. Imagine you're trapped in there. Jesus. You do not want to be locked in here, let me tell you. I'm assuming the gates were installed later to prevent people from going in. Because there is a little sign that says, "Do not climb on the walls." So we're going to go for a walk by that beach. But first, Cocoa Mountain. So this is a really beautiful area, but there is a very interesting scent. When we got out of the car, we were like, ew, because it's a super cheesy smell. This is really, really pretty. It's like an old church. It's now covered in plants. Super beautiful. So we've seen lots of sheep everywhere in the UK, but this is the only place with such a strong scent. So I don't know if it comes from the sheep or what it is, but it's special. The beach is so pretty, the sandy white and then the crystal clear turquoise water. It's really as if you're on a tropical island somewhere. It's such a beautiful sunny day. It's the perfect day to go to the beach. This beach is called Balnakeil. Sorry for the mispronunciation. And it is in Durnes. So it's strictly forbidden to let your dogs off leash on this beach because there is cattle grazing, and apparently every year there's lots of little calves and lambs being killed by dogs. And we don't want that. I don't think Pomelo would do that, but still, we gotta respect the local rules and not stress out the cattle. It's too bad that on the video you don't really see how blue the water is, but it is really, really blue. It's really the same color as the beach or the sea where I live in Spain, which is pretty amazing because the North Sea in Belgium, where I'm from, is more of this like murky brown green. So this is a very beautiful sea. I think it's gonna rain because I see some showers coming down in the mountains in the back. And I felt some drops. So Classic Scotland. Sunny 2 minutes ago, and probably pouring down 2 minutes to come. I wish I could record with scent because the smell is really interesting. Really cheesy. And Naya definitely smells sheep because she's super excited to get back to the meadows or the pastures. So you have this butch pantry, and it's so cute. There's just lots of stuff for the dogs, and it's like an honesty box, so you can just pay, but nobody's here. So it's really, look at that. That is like so incredibly cute. I mean, I'm really surprised at this and just like the goodness of people, clearly. Super cute. So we got some lamb horns, and then some sausages, and our new cool mascot. Give me the lamb! We are now at Smoo Cave, and there is a very beautiful rainbow. So apparently, Smoo comes from the Norse word smuga, which means cave. And apparently, there are a lot of remnants of past civilizations that would show that the Smoo Cave was used by humans many years ago, because they found some tools of, I want to say cavemen, but it's probably not that old, more like Viking time. So pretty. So we just came down these stairs. Here is like an old house, something. There you have the cave, the bridge. So here you have the Smoo Cave, and inside there is a waterfall. No idea what this is. Also, I took my drone to film, obviously, but in most areas in Scotland, between March and I don't remember what month, you're not allowed to fly a drone because it's a nesting period for birds. And here as well, for example, we could not fly a drone. So actually, I've only used it once. So yeah, good to know. Look up the nesting periods for the birds. It's pretty impressive. There's some ferns on the walls, which really gives it this prehistoric vibe. Yep. Must be many bats living here. It's really cool right now with the rain as well. We are now headed for the waterfall. Yes. So here we are. Now we're walking up the hill. Where we'll have some really beautiful views, no doubt. So it was raining when we went into the cave, but now, beautiful. Actually quite warm now. It's crazy how cold it was this morning and how hot it is now. There's still a super pretty rainbow there. And across we have some sheepsies. That's the beautiful colored water. So crystal clear. Amazing. It's really as if you're walking towards the end of the world. So you could do many nice walks around here. There's lots of these plateaus. And you can even walk down to the sea on these cliffs. It's really, really beautiful out here. Just gotta be a bit careful where you walk. It's very pretty. And the sea is really beautiful. There's many of these pristine sand beaches here that you can go to. Very nice. Naya has zero patience for me standing still to take a picture or a video. Even though we hiked many kilometers these past days. Too many interesting spots. All the shipsies. And there we have another rainbow. I love rainbows. Makes me very happy. So it's basically where the waterfall starts. There you got the cave where we were earlier. Here again. Cool. It takes